everybody, welcome to the Waldock Way. I'm Jessica, and today's video is our October morning basket. Now last month's morning basket worked so well for us that we decided to keep the same layout and just kind of change our theme items up. This month for us will obviously be Halloween. We love Halloween. It marks the start of the holiday season, and October, November, and December are our favorite 3 months in our household. So we will be celebrating Halloween big this month. The way our morning basket will work will be extremely similar to how it worked for September. We will do our morning menu every day. That will include a daily calendar time, and then we will loop through poetry, art, and music. So one day we'll do our daily calendar and poetry, the next day the daily calendar and art, the next day daily calendar and music, and we'll just slowly continue throughout. We will do a Bible story or a devotion. We will read one fairy tale, folk tale, myth, or legend. We will read a chapter from our read aloud. We will read one of the Halloween picture books I have. We will do one Mad Lib, maybe two because these are Emily's favorite. We will do a journal entry. We will play from a game from our selection of games. We will do a mindful activity or a movement activity. And then these are the hands-on activities I have available for Emily during our morning basket. This is what calendar time looks like for us. It's very, very simple. We just go through the calendar and we say, okay, today is October, Tuesday the 1st. And then we sing the days of the week and sing the months of the year. And I may cover one and say, okay, which one's missing? Or it's October, what was last month? What is next month? What comes after that? And just kind of quiz her throughout. For our poem of the month, we are continuing with the Learning Through Literature poem of the month. This month is Something Told by the Wild Geese by Rachel Field. And it looks like we will be considering the language, the repetition, and the imagery this month using this poem. We are still going to be using Simply Charlotte Mason's Da Vinci Picture Study Portfolio. So we have chosen these two images this month. Actually, I just let Emily pick from any of the images she wanted, and these two were the ones she wants to learn about. And then the last thing in here is our Squilt listening calendar, and this is October's. And I believe this theme was something to do with wartime. It was songs at war or wartime music. So we will be going slightly into this. We won't go very heavy because it is a very heavy subject and Emily is still very young. Okay, so the next thing on our list is Bible or devotion. We are still making our way through the Jesus Storybook Bible, so that will be what we will continue to do through October. We will probably finish this up this month, and then we'll move on to something else for November. After that, we will be doing a fairy tale, a folk tale, a myth, or a legend. This month, we are doing folk tales, and we have the World Full of Spooky Stories, 50 Tales to Make Your Spine Tingle. Now, we pre-ordered this book because we love Angela McAllister. We have her A World Full of Stories, as well as The World Full of Shakespeare and the Animal Tales as well. So this is scary stories from around the world. She always has gorgeous illustrations, and you can see that we have, stories from Australia. Here is a Europe story from Wales, The Lady of the Lake. So they're just these really cool scary stories from around the world, or spooky stories from around the world. And I think it will just be a lot of fun to read through these this month. Next, we will be doing our read aloud. And our read aloud will be Polly and Buster. Now, I actually have both of these. I'm not necessarily expecting us or wanting us to get through both. I'm hoping we get through the first one, The Wayward Witch and the Feelings Monster. These aren't exactly the thinnest books, though. But if we do get through it and we want to read the second one, I do have the second Polly and Buster, The Mystery of the Magic Stones. So we will see whether we get through one or two of these. Next up on our list is Mad Libs, and this is the Halloween Mad Libs Junior. Now, we actually started this one last year. I always have people ask, what do you do if you don't finish something? So you can see here we did actually do a couple last year, but we still have quite a bit of the book left. So, because last year we were looping through this, this year we will be doing them every day. So we will do this every day, and if we run out of this, I will just go ahead and buy the Halloween Mad Libs that's not the Junior, just the standard Halloween Mad Libs. So after our Halloween Mad Libs will be Journal. And we will be continuing on with the Big Life Journal for kids. We are not very far into it, but we are really enjoying what we've done so far. I'm very excited about, how to turn our failures into something else and things that we haven't learned, how to make, draw, and do yet. It's just, I really love the growth mindset this has. So I'm excited to complete this and continue on with it this month. And then the last part of our morning time is mindfulness. Again, we haven't done all 50 of these activities, so we will be continuing on with our Mindful Kids activities. And just in case you didn't see these last month, they're just these really fun cards that have activities on them, and they walk you through step by step things to do. Some are breathing, some are activities, but they're really, really great for mindfulness. And we will also be incorporating some Cosmic Kids yoga as well. All right, first thing I'm going to do is show you some of her hands-on activities that she has available, and that is the Paint by Sticker Kids Halloween. Create 10 pictures, 1 sticker at a time. This even includes glow-in-the-dark ones. If you have never seen these before, they are so cool, and there's so many options. So you have the picture, and each one of these little areas has a number on it. Let's see if I can. And then in the back, you will find the corresponding... There you go. Corresponding stickers. So each one of these stickers has a number. It shows you which one it's to, and you would pull all of these and make them correspond. It's perforated, which is really nice, to that picture. What I love even more is that all of these pages are perforated. These are actually on quite thick paper. They're only one-sided. So we have pulled these out and framed them before because some of them come out so adorable. Here are some of the ones in this book. And we really, really love these. So this is one that I know she's going to do probably almost every day until they're done. I also picked up, I think I got these from either Michael's or Target. Not 100% sure. But I picked up some of these Halloween characters for her to paint. So we have the cat and the pumpkin. And we have a witch and a Frankenstein. And then I also have one of the brand new Halloween loose part kits from Mulberry and Toes. And it is really cool. It has some little bugs and a bat. And then it has some beads and eyeballs and these little poppets and just all these really cool little loose parts so that she has, some open-minded creation going on, open-ended play. So I'm really excited about this. I think she's going to love it. Next, I'm going to show you the games that we have for choices this month. Now, I do have a few other games that would fall into kind of the scary, spooky Halloween games, but they're a little bit longer gameplay, and I try to keep our morning basket games to about a 15-minute gameplay. So the options that we have are the Absolute Dice Halloween. We love all of the Absolute Dice. They're just so cute. So you have little dice with different colors. And there's different characters. The more you collect, the more points. The first one to 100 wins. Really, really cool. We also have the Spot It Halloween, which it plays just like any other Spot It. It just has more Halloween-like images. And you guys know that Spot It is one of our favorite games, so no surprise there. And then I picked up these Scary Tales, which is a dice game so that you would roll all of these dice and make a story with them. Some days we will probably roll all of them. Some days just a couple. We may make a story all together, meaning like she can make a whole story and then I make a whole story. We may take turns making a story. What's even cooler though is that these dice are glow in the dark, which she doesn't know yet, but she's going to think that's like the coolest thing ever. So I foresee us going into a dark room during morning basket to make stories with these. Alright, and the very, very last thing I'm going to show you is just some of the picture books that I have chosen for us to read through during our morning basket time. Most of these are a little bit lighter in content. Some are fiction, some are nonfiction. They're a little bit shorter, not super long, so they don't take up a whole lot of time. The first one, and I know this is one we will read more than once because it is a favorite in our house, and that is Room on the Broom. We will also be reading A Halloween Scare in Florida. The Little Old Lady Who Is Not Afraid of Anything. How to Catch a Monster, The Story of Halloween, Halloween by Gail Gibbons, Pumpkin Jack, the National Geographic Kids Halloween, Too Many Pumpkins, the National Geographic Celebrate Halloween Holidays Around the World, There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bat, Moonlight, the Halloween Cat, The Pumpkin Book, Pumpkin Soup, She Made a Monster, Alpha Oops, Halloween Pie, Frankenstein, The Pumpkin Runner, and one of Emily's favorites, Creepy Carrots.